Hey, this is Natsu in the Tier 7 Japanese cruiser Mogami. It's got 10 guns, 12 torpedoes, 8 secondary guns, and 50 AA guns. It goes 35 knots, and it's got pretty good health. It's a great cruiser. Uh, like the Alba, it has that identity of primary, secondary, torpedoes, and AA. So I noticed this enemy destroyer on A. We also have a destroyer on A point, stopping it. That shot took out his steering, so I think he was unable to adjust, and he lands smack dab on the island. So I fire where I think it's going to be, and I miss. It goes long. I took a shot from this enemy cruiser. Since I can't see the enemy destroyer, I figure I'll shoot this enemy cruiser. The guns takes longer to reload than American cruisers of equal tier, but they're so accurate and they do so much damage. And I noticed that I had AT loaded. Should use AP. AP's just so much better right now in the game. I did my scout plane. I usually hold my scout plane until I see an enemy, so it doesn't give my position away. Fire. 4 shots, no penetration, minimal damage. I felt like that was a good shot, but oh man. I fire my front turret. And a pretty good Citadel hit there. 5k damage, cruiser sunk. Feels good. They just have an enemy destroyer on this end. We should be able to take A. They've already taken C.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
It seems that most of their team went C while most of our team went A. We've got 2 destroyers in at B, dealing with a enemy destroyer. So we're not capping B and they're not capping B. So I notice on the map, it looks like they're pretty heavy with battleships in the middle of the map. Like, really heavy. So my team decides to not go any farther forward. We turn to head towards B. So we'll have islands in the way and protect ourselves from what looks like 3, 4, 5 vessels all within 1 kilometer of each other. So I see this destroyer. He's the closest target. He's a hard shot. But why waste a cooldown for your guns? So I fire. See what I'll do. I noticed that they've killed the enemy destroyer on B, so we're capping right now. That's good. Just look at all these ships, man. They're just tightly packed. And the funny thing about this, I'm teamed with a carrier. He ran with a full fighter squadron for this, so he doesn't have any way of damaging the ground. He's only got 1 bomber. And they don't have a carrier. So I was like, dude, you just get a spot. So, you win some, you lose some, but we still have pretty good odds. We've killed 2 of theirs. This destroyer is headed towards the opening. He'll be very close to our carrier. Looks like friendly torpedoes missed him. Right now I'm only firing with my front guns. I want to get closer to B. I don't want to have to turn my vessel and slow down my progression. I can't express how difficult it is to land shots on destroyers that are moving away at an angle. It's just so demoralizing. So I'm looking for easier targets. I see that this enemy cruiser is moving into the B point. I'm taking shots from something. This friendly destroyer point blank torpedoes him. Oh, that was good. That was good. This enemy battleship's in the open. I think I'll get 1 salvo out before he goes behind the island. Oh, He sends one out my way too. I don't land any. He doesn't land any. There's an enemy cruiser in B, very close to our destroyer. I've got a pretty good shot on him. He just sent torpedoes out to the destroyer. He missed. I land a really good shot, do 7k damage. But he just killed that enemy destroyer. I think the enemy destroyer sent something. Well, there we go. 2 salvos and he's dead. The Mogami is just a wonderful cruiser. Just love it. Oh, that was a prayer. Trying to get a shot over. I obviously don't have a shot on the cruiser, so I switched to the battleship. Just trying to wear him down. If you notice how the torpedo indicator appears, it's like the back half of the Mogami. That's the one weakness of the Mogami. And I can only fire 2 of my 4 tubes. The other 2 are on the opposite side of the ship, and they're fixed. Oh God, 10,000. Enemy cruisers are just destroyed by this Mogami. I don't think the torpedoes will be effective. I think the only thing they've done is they've made the battleship slightly adjust. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize that. Okay, I landed 1, did 12,000. Land another salvo, do 7,000. This is really an advantage, in my opinion, the cruiser. That's the high rate of fire. I'm just outside of his secondary guns. He's dealing with 2 destroyers and myself, and a friendly cruiser. I'm hoping this salvo will kill him. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is the second game I've ever played in this ship. First game, I got 3 kills. So I'm one-upping myself. So we have a lot of ships compared to them. We've got control of C and B. It looks like that task. Oh, there goes an enemy battleship. He was cornered. He had a wall and he had 2 friendly vessels on my team.
Our victory is in sight.
So I figure head towards A. See what I can do to help. I don't want our battleship to die to the enemy battleship. Someone lands a big shot. I fire. Those torpedoes. Oh no! Oh, friendly damage! Oh, they collide! Oh, that was good. You can afford fun stuff like that when you're this far ahead. Oh, it's great to be in games like this. Bonsai. So, the enemy only has 1 destroyer and 1 battleship, and it looks like they're both near C. I'm really far away from them. We've got so many points, and we have 2 captured points, so I don't believe I will get close in time to do damage before the game ends, but might as well try. When I was playing this game and the prior game, it just reaffirmed my belief that Japanese cruisers have a great design where their turrets and their guns, along with the ability to torpedo. Now, you don't really want to be close enough to torpedo, but okay, friendly, just kill that destroyer. But when you're close, it's a bonus, it does great damage. It also forces the enemy to sail where you want to sail, and that's kind of what happened with the battleship. He had to avoid the torpedoes, so he was locked in his path for a little bit. It's an easier shot when you know your enemy has to go along a path to avoid damage. And there we go, we win. This was a great game. Had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed.